Good evening, everyone. So today I will try to explain you database replication. That is what yesterday I assured you in my last video, right? So if you remember, I will show you that diagram also later. If you remember, while creating a scaling for database service, we have we have put horizontal scaling in database server, and then we divided our operation like read and write from different database server. That is also a kind of database replication itself, because we are writing everything into the master database, and then master database is replicating uh, their update into their slave database. And that arrangement is typically standard way is known as master slave arrangement of replication, right? So in a standard term, if I would like to define it, that is, database replication can be used in many database management systems, usually with a master and slave relationship between the original master and the copies as slave, right? We'll try to explain, show you this in our last picture. So let's then go to another multiple slave DB, right? Slave DB 1, this is 2, this is DB, this is DB, and these all are, by the way, these all are called slave DB. So like slave DB 1, slave DB 2, slave DB 3. Okay, and usually this kind of arrangement is giving you multiple benefits. One benefit is like your performance. So you are making it like reads. You can read. Okay, so and here you are doing like write, which I earlier also I have explained you. And then this DB is replicating their data into these DB, right? So this is what currently we are doing. Okay, all right. So this is the way we should do. So we are our DB arrangement is like that. This is your master DB. This is your slave DB, different slave DBs. Usually your web server, whenever they want to read data, they will read data from slave DB, by which you are actually minimizing the overhead on your master DB, because master DB is now only supposed to handle write operation. And then once write is completed in this DB, they will eventually replicate their data into slave DBs. By this way, the one is that your service guarantee is increased, and then also write and read performance will improve by this arrangement, right? So this is the basic structure of database replication. This is one way of arrangement, master slave. Other, when we will go in more detail about these things, we will share you more different kind of arrangement in this, like master, then active passive, then master and active passive, and many more possibly. So those kind of arrangement we will explain you in detail later video. Thank you. Next, let's move to the next video now. All right, welcome back. So if you remember, I already explained you what are the advantages of database replication. But let me put theoretical points so that you can remember and you can able to discuss with your interviewer. So advantage of database replication could be, one is like performance. So better performance. How it will provide you better performance? So the explanation for it is, in the master slave model, all writes and updates happen in master nodes, whereas read operation are distributed across slave nodes. This model improves performance because it allows more queries to be processed in parallel. The second important point of this is reliability. If one of your database server is destroyed by any means, maybe natural disaster, earthquake, kind of like anything, so in that case, you do not worry about data loss, because data is replicated across multiple nodes or multiple location, multiple geographical location. Right? It will save you lots of pain because of it, right? And then third advantage is high availability. So in master slave condition, suppose that you have one slave only. Now once it goes down, it doesn't mean it lost everything, because in that case, read will start happening from master database itself. Or if you have a multiple slave, of course, in that case, there is no need to promote master as a read also. In that case, another slave is available, so that your read calls will directed to the another slave. That's it. But there is a circumstances where master slave in this arrangement, master will fail. And just imagine that you have only one master. In that case, probably the best arrangement is to promote slave as a master. That is very fine until you do not talk about the severity in production system. In case of production system, even a small time gap or a small gap in data update